Hello everybody, my name is RPG and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 3. So today we are doing the first battle of Chapter 3. We've got a couple of new things to have a quick look at. We've got this new guy over here, Khan the Monk. He's level 7, he's an NPC character for this battle. I don't think he gains experience points, but the thing of note here is that he's equipped with the Elbazam Orb. And this battle is a little bit tedious, if I'm brutally honest, in that it mostly serves as a showcase for what the Elbazam Orb does. The only enemies we've got on the field at the moment are these Kyonshi, which are actually the villagers of the village, which is somewhat obvious, I suppose, with a villager. But basically what's going to happen is that we can't kill these. Or we can, and they give XP. It's just really bad if we do. So really what we need to do is just have Khan follow everybody around and let everybody else just chill. There are other enemies that pop up through this when you hit certain parts of the levels, or when you get to certain parts around the map. But for the most part, you just want to have everyone clustered together and just wait for Khan to do this. It does take a little while, unfortunately. I can't remember if he gains XP from this either. I suspect that he probably won't. We'll find out. Fortunately, whenever he does use the orb, it does... Oh, he does gain XP. Okay, that's kind of nice, I guess. The enemies are instantly taken off the map. So it's literally a case of get Khan over to them and let him cast the orb once. And the orb does actually have a range, so he doesn't have to be just in melee. In terms of like other characters, it's been a while since I did any recording actually, because I recorded lots and lots of episodes way ahead of schedule. Then I bought a Switch and started playing Breath of the Wild, so I haven't really gone back to this in quite a while now. So I actually don't remember if everyone's at level 7 or if I've got anyone at level 6, but we'll work that out as we go. This is a nice filler battle to ease myself back into it with. Oh, okay, Albright's still level 6. I think it's a roundabout. See, the other problem I've got is I don't want to push everyone forward and spawn all the enemies, because if I do, like the main danger in this battle is if anyone counters the Kyonshi when they hit them. Okay, spawn one enemy. It's a very, very scary bat. Quick check of his stats. It's very, very similar to the bats we fought before, except because it's a vampire bat, it's got some lifesteal in there basically. I think this is probably not a smart move on my part, moving Elder over here, but I suspect the bat is probably slower than she is. And an Elder really needs all the help she can get in terms of gaining stats this early on. If I just sort of have everybody chill. Just put like a front line in here. I think I'll just cluster everybody together and then let Albright get this first kill. Right, now hopefully Elder doesn't die. Right, that's not massively promising if I'm honest. Do I have a hurt? Oh, okay, yeah, fine. I would rather the healing XP go to an actual healer, but I'd rather Elder just not die. I'm going to have to be really careful with her towards the end of the battle. Because there's an enemy type that pops up that's just really, really horrible for her to try and deal with, so... Because I remember this absolutely ruining me last time I played through this. The Kanjis themselves hit kind of hard, so that's why I don't want to really fight too many of them at once. Can't remember if Masquerade's got a defensive item on anymore. Ah, she must do. She's taking 6. Fortunately, like, if she counters, she doesn't really hit very hard, so... I've noticed Antras has still got a spear equipped, actually. I should fix that. Right, Albright. I think you've still got a ranged weapon. You probably aren't going to do 13 damage, but we'll see. Nah. Well, I mean, Elder can kill it, I guess. Albright will catch up eventually. Right, we'll have Cyborg just go and like chill here. Symbios, I need to keep... Actually, you know, it'd be perfect if I could bait Khan over here. Alright, Masquerade, you can run over here because I need to heal you. Irene can do that. One thing I will say for this battle, actually, it's not exciting, but it's really, really good for getting your healers some cheeky levels. When I moused over, when I selected Khan a little while ago, you can see that he comes with the level 2 heal spell as well. So, once he joins the force, spoilers, he joins the force properly after this battle, that gives us 3 reliable sources of healing. So because of the battle brace I put on that, Elder actually does hit kind of hard. The only problem is that she is... Oh, brilliant, thanks, Khan. So he moved into range of both Kyonshi, and then decided not to use his orb. Brilliant. Right, Grace, I really could do with you healing Hayward, but you can't reach him properly. So we'll have to blow a bit of extra mana, use a level 2 spell just to be on the safe side. I don't think he's in any particular danger actually, because I don't think the Kyonshi have a special attack. So, they might be able to crit though. That I'm not sure about. Again, I could have people like tap them just for the little bit of XP. But if they use a special attack and it drops them really low, that's bad. If they get countered, that's really bad. You can see Grace is not a particularly strong character and she just hit that one for 9. I suspect though that's probably because she's her weapon's probably effective on them because they probably count as undead. Oh, I was really hoping that one was going to just move forward and then let Khan deal with 2 of them once again. I suppose fortunately I can just have Symbios tank pretty much everything. Right, Albright, you probably don't do enough damage to really hurt anything, but nah. I have Cybele inch forward, see if we can spawn an enemy. Symbios I'm going to park between the Kyonshi, just to make sure. Right, I can't actually remember who's injured at this point. I know Dantros has taken a hit, so we'll heal him. Khan's taken a hit, and Grace has taken a hit. If Grace moves before Khan, I'll probably heal him first, just to make sure that he doesn't waste a turn healing himself. Let's have Elder go here for a laugh. Right, I'm not really sure why he's chosen that one, but I suppose that is the wounded one, so... The other 2, if they get countered by accident, it should be alright. I suppose it's quite interesting to note that for the 2 that he took out at once, he got 20 XP, but for that one he only gained 7. But I do wonder actually if that's possibly because of the fact he's taken some damage. Oh, I said I was going to unequip his spear, didn't I? Put this lance back on. Although... Nah, actually, you can just keep the spear out just in case. Grace, heal yourself. No, not yourself. Heal Khan. I'm slightly worried about Grace now, actually, because if both of those Kyonshi go for her, she's dead. But because I've left Symbios next to them, in theory, they should just swing at him instead. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could put Julian nearby as well. See if I can get them to target him that way. And if I put this guy here, should be okay actually. Right, let's see what they do. Yeah, just swing for Symbios, that's fine. Unless he counters. If he counters, that would be really bad. So I should possibly unequip his sword. We'll see if I live to regret that decision. No, I'm going to unequip his sword though. I'm going to give him the knife just to be on the safe side. Albright, if I move you here, because you are the last person... Okay, you still didn't spawn any new enemies, brilliant. What about Cybele? Will you spawn one here? Yep. This time we have a spooky skeleton. And a spooky bat. Skeleton, oh actually, the skeleton is a lot quicker than I thought it was. 15 agility, 20 attack, 16 defense. Hits pretty hard. We'll have to be quite careful with that. Right, Symbios. Let's give you a knife, because it makes you do no damage at all, which is ideal, really. Right, Eldar. Yeah, you can hit this. And if need be, I've probably got some ranged attacks I can throw at this as well. Let's have Massacre move up. I would have cast a spell on it actually, but never mind. Heal Grace back up, and then everyone actually after this, apart from the little bit of damage Symbios has taken that I'm not really worried about yet, everyone's in pretty good nick at the minute. And after we get rid of these next two Conchi, I think we've got rid of half of them just about. Oh, I really don't understand why I'm getting such good level ups. I'm not complaining, but continuing the tradition of the healers being really, really over leveled. Right, this is one on full health. This one give 10. Oh, okay, so he was, yeah. You give him more XP if they're at full health. And you get slightly more XP if you deal with more than one at once. Good to know. Let's see if Dantress can just kill this bat, because I'd rather it not do anything. Not quite. Albright might be able to kill that now, actually. That'd be nice. Right, hopefully it doesn't heal up this time. And it shouldn't hit Cyber very hard because of her, whatever ring it is, Gale ring I think it is. I should be using Irene more as a front line actually, because her defense is so high that she won't really get hurt by anything. Right. Okay, that's pretty useful. I did kind of want to know how hard Albright gets hit, but probably find out in a minute. If I just sort of leave those characters there, just blockading, I should be able to keep the Conchi there ready for when Symbios gets ready to drag Khan over. Right, can you kill this bat Albright? Because you're really lagging behind and it'd be nice if you did. That'll do. Ah, finally level 7. And a pretty good level up for him as well. Nah, we don't need that. Right, Cyborg, you take next to no damage. Do you have a spear I can put on you that is going to be... Yeah, make you nice and weak. Sit there. Should be able to move there safely. The Khan should still run up and deal with that properly. I've got to be careful now actually, because I'm not really sure what they'll do. That's my main concern. There are a couple more enemies still to come as well that are going to spawn as we move around this next part of the map. Dantress is pretty weak offensively, so if I put him here, if they counter it shouldn't be a problem. At the minute I'm just sort of trying to maximise how I can set the characters up in such a way that one character won't get hit twice. Except Cybele, like it doesn't matter if she gets hit twice, her defense is so high. That one should swing? Yeah, perfect. And now I just need to get Khan in range to get rid of these two. This one's slowly going to filter around behind us, but eventually he'll turn around and go back the other way. Right, so I will stay where you are. Symbios, if I get you to... Oh, I really want him where Dantara is, but... Actually, we'll blow the last bit of Irene's mana, because she'd be left with 2 anyway, if I did a level 1 heal spell. Which, she could cast Tornado for a laugh, but I'd rather just do this. And now I can just worry about using her as a tank rather than anything else. Masquerade, stay where you are. Eldaron, want you to move back and free up some space. Right, in theory, if I move him here... No, I can't do that. I want to try and arrange it so that Khan can just move up and hit both of those at once. You should be able to if I move Irene out the way. I think that might be the only thing that confuses him a bit. I'm not too worried about them in Danteres and Cybele again. The skeleton hasn't run down either, which is quite useful, to be honest. Right, Obright, stay where you are. I wonder if I should move Cybele to there. Symbios to here, boxing them in. I can move Irene to there. Oh, I wish Danteres wasn't in the way. That's the problem. Elder, you can go stand on this ruin. Right, please be sensible, Khan. Oh, for God's sake. I guess we just sit here for a turn then and wait for him to pull his finger out. This fight would be so much smoother if you could just control Khan, rather than having him be an AI. I think that's the main problem with the fight. The actual... It's not exciting, but, I mean, it's at least it's different. But, if you're actually in control of Khan properly, it will be so much more fluid. Because I mean, like, there was instances now where I would have been saved a turn, killing the two. I say killing, sealing the 2 from before. These 2 would have been done out the way. It's just slightly frustrating. Right, now they've had their turn. I'm just going to have everybody run past. Oh, I should have put her halberd back out. Oh well. Right, let's see how hard the skeleton hits Cybele, because she's tanky, so... Okay, so she takes more than 1. Okay, so anyone else that gets hit is probably going to hit for like 8 or 9. Right, Symbios, you can run all the way over here and lob your knife at this guy. So because I've moved Symbios and these guys aren't going to get a turn till after Khan, should be alright, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse my language. Sit there. Have everybody move off. Ah, it's ruined the pattern. And Danteres might be in trouble now. Oh, okay. Well, they could have just killed Danteres, but I'll take that. Right, let's actually put the correct weapon back on Cyborg this time. So, whack the halberd back on. Cave the skeleton's head in. That's much more like it. I think I will need to top her back up now. Yep. Right, let's put a sword back on and get rid of this skeleton. Or not. Oh, it's really not been going particularly brilliant, has it, this last couple of turns? Khan finally realises that he has legs and an orb and a job to do, but he's a little bit slow and inept, so he's only dealing with one of the enemies. How much health has this guy got left? Ah, 7. Yeah, we'll use a spell. I'm not sure why I'm worried about using a mana, actually. She's got loads. I haven't even really realised. Next time she levels, she'll probably be able to get off 10 of these. Ah, it was a really, really poor level. Well, it wasn't a particularly poor level up. A little bit of health would have been nice, and maybe a point of defense, but mana and agility are her best stats. Right, you really need to be healed. So, sit tight. I think I've got enough for 3 more heals before I need to start dipping into items. And Damtros needs topping up, Cybele needs topping up, and Masquerade needs topping up as well. Because he was quite low, actually got a lot of XP from that. Just get everyone to scoot round. Fortunately, we got the end in sight here now. Right, you can hang back. Masquerade, you can hang back as well. Symbios, you can run around the corner. With Irene. Elder, I need to hang back now, but this is only because I know there's an ambush coming, and I don't want Elder to get caught in it. Oh, I forgot that this Kyonshu was still here. I think Khan might hit level 8 by the end of this, actually. I haven't really been keeping track of how much XP he's been getting, but he should do. Right, I've only got enough for 2 heals anyway, so we'll heal Cybele first, because she's a frontliner, then Masquerade. And then we'll start finding herbs to give to people. Grace is probably going to be pretty close to level 9 by the end of this. Have Julian go here, and we'll have Hayward go here. I thought for a second then I'd baited those forward. That would have been pretty useful to get those before the actual enemies. Cybele. Yes, live dangerously, move all the way. Right, there we go. Another new enemy. Another vampire bat. Ah, just those 2. Right, this enemy is really dangerous. It's got quite a lot of health, high attack. The main problem is the tornado spell at level 3. The reason I'm keeping Elder so far away is because she's a flying character. She's weak to wind. It basically one-shots her. In fact, it might actually one-shot her, so I want to nowhere near this. I've also now got to start putting my characters in the checker formation, so I'm going to be leaving gaps between everybody just to make sure that I can't get splashed. So I mean, I know I've screwed it up royally here with Hayward and Julian, but I'm going to move those on the next turn. Right, we'll heal Khan, because if he dies... I can't remember actually, if Khan dies he might not join the... No, he can't work like that. If he dies he must still join, because you need the orb, and if he died while having it you would assume he wouldn't keep it. Pretty good level up there for Grace. But if he dies you lose the ability to save the rest of the villagers. And that's important. Right, so the Lich is relatively slow. Actually, yeah, that's where he should be formation-wise. What we'll do is we can see if we can just chill here, camped out like this, draw the Kyonshi towards us, and just get those out of the way first. I should probably put her spear back on, actually now, just in case. Now, what I really want to do is I want to just have someone sit here, and I would love to have Khan just walk up and go, bloop, and deal with all three. But I can't trust him because he's an idiot. So, yeah, Albright needs to go here. So I will put a spear on. And hold. Symbios equips your knife. Oh no. Equip. I could completely remove his item actually, but we won't. Aspirin can go there. Yeah, we'll have Irene stay where she is. However, I was hoping I could just take all of my gear off, but that'll have to do. Elder's breaking the formation, but he should be so far back it doesn't matter. And to be honest, I don't think it really matters a great deal that I've broken the formation this far back because the Lich can't reach. Grace is out of mana now, so she's just going to chill at the back. Right, so how much agility has this guy got? I didn't even look. 9. Hayward's got is Hayward on 8. Okay. So I could put him there and have him shoot the bat. But we won't. Because they're all gonna get a turn now and screw it up. I was hoping somewhat possibly pointlessly that Khan might be able to run up and get triple kill on all the Kyonshi, but very, very much doubt it. Because this one in front, I imagine now is going to move forward. I'll screw everything up anyway. Yep. If we can get one in though, that would help. Right. Cyballs, stay where you are again. Symbios, do you have a herb? No. Oh, no. It's not brilliant. Masquerade, no, you need to chill. Because you might actually die. Does Irene have a herb? Yep, perfect. If I leave that gap there where she was, Khan should, in theory, run up and fill that gap. Right, that makes life easier. If I can deal with these three in the bat, that leaves me with just a dangerous enemy and the one that's really slowly running around behind everybody. At which point, although it's taken me slightly longer than I would have liked, at least it's been relatively uneventful. And I think I'm still going to just hold the line, not push anyone forward, because I don't really want to draw the Lich. Well, I've got to deal with the bat now. Or Khan is not going to be able to get round. Okay, never mind, I've got to deal with it now. Okay. See how much damage this does. Okay, anyone that's not at full health, that's going to kill him. And for Eldar, I'm pretty sure it would just outright kill her. So I'm trying to work out who's going to be able to get a hit on this thing. Albright will be able to get a hit in. Ah, that's perfect. Now all Albright's got to do is run over and smack it with his axe. And although Cybel's low, she shouldn't be in danger of being killed by this. This guy's going to charge around still. Right, Albright, you need to kill this bat. So that everyone else can run past. Please don't miss. Right, so I really want Cybele to hit that Lich. But if I do that, I genuinely think that I might not be able... Well, I probably could top her up before the Kyunchis get a turn, but we'll play it safe. I'll put her actual weapon back on there before I forget. And actually, you know what? We won't. She can heal herself. That way I won't forget, and she won't die, which is always nice. Right. I don't really like just having Sylvios kill everything in sight, but oh, actually, not with a knife. Right, bash this guy's head in. See, this is the problem with the Liches as well. They're really tanky as well. This is a bit of a dangerous move. Actually, Khan should get rid of one of the what do you call them, Chomsky before they get another action. So, and that's got that low enough that it shouldn't be an issue. What's Irene's agility? 13. What's like Julian's? Oh, okay. I'll have you sit here then. I would have loved the bittersweet irony of killing the Lich with Eldar, but we won't do that. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Khan. Let's put your spear back on. Right, and with that, that's all the dangerous enemies dealt with. So now it's just smooth sailing and just waiting for Khan to do his job. Decent level up, would have liked a point of attack. Do you have a herb? No. But I'll waste a healing drop just making sure that Masquerade isn't going to get killed. There shouldn't really be any more threats now. Probably don't want Irene, actually. Tanking that one. I think her counter rate is quite high. It's probably one of the procs from the gloves. Right, Albright, I want you to stand here. Cybele, I want you to stand there. Block that one. Somebody else can stand there. Masquerade can run away and stand in the corner. Marine can go over here. Right, we'll see how Khan deals with this situation. Okay, well he is actually gonna get rid of one on this turn. In theory, if he'd actually been like, you know, intelligent about the way that he's moved around and sealed all these Gotchi, I think we could probably have just ended the battle with this move, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. I've only got 2 more left. He's still got his sword out, that could be a problem. Alright, how much damage do you take from these? Let's find out. Ah, you're fine. 2 more hits before I have to actually heal him. Right, see, yeah, sit still. And now we have to pray that Khan does his job. With, you know, an enemy actually in range of position where he is already. Okay, good start. Right, and just this last one for him to go and deal with. I think what I may do now, I may move Obright just out of the way, and then have Symbios go over there, because that way I'm hoping, actually if I have Cyber move as well, Khan should come and run over and be friends with Symbios. Right, and is he going to do his job? Yeah, he is, thank God. He does occasionally do useful things, it seems. So with that out of the way, we've got the nice, easy filler battle. And we've got something actually challenging coming up with. So for the little bit of talking, I'm going to stop and I'll catch you in a bit. So with that, I'm going to leave this episode here. I don't think I'll be retreating out of this battle and then coming back in and jiggling things around. I'll just be carrying on straight from where I'm leaving off now. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.